Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host
Why are
of
you being formal?
Technikari.
Why are you being formal? Like we literally said we're not doing that today. And then he jumps in. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host. I am the host.
No,
I am the
try
host.
I was trying to do an impression of you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your
Douchebag move, man.
host, Valentine.
That's a scumbag move, man. Like seriously. Why?
So,
I'm right here.
yeah.
Did you need to?
So yeah, I am Rufaro, the real host. Valentine just keeps the chair warm when I'm not around.
Please.
And I am joined by Ed. Mr. Edwin, how are you doing?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I'm
It's
all right.
been a couple of weeks.
Weeks, months, man. Like I think it's been a month.
I was about to say that. I was like, Valentine's having so many special guests is forgotten about us, man. He's like, what, you peasants, stay
he's
there.
forgetting who raised him. Valentine, as they would say,
To be honest,
where are your manners?
To be honest, I think the only person I can apologize to is Ed, because I think Ed deserves my apology. Rufaro, you just live with it. Live with it.
Okay.
Just like that.
So Ed got new headphones.
And also, man, oh man. Literally, Valentine got a new desk. No, in fact, not a new desk, a new studio. Yes, I got new headphones. He got a new studio. So he has a lot more interesting stuff than me. It's here.
Yeah, if you could hear him speaking, you're just like, why does this guy sound so clear? He got a fancy microphone. He's got, when you go to those my parties, right? And then you see the DJ and they've got this fancy equipment with the knobs and things like that and wires all over the place. That's literally Valentine right now. And if you ever seen YouTubers, they've got the big lights, right? That are like facing them, and they look all awesome. Yeah, Valentine, should we call you a YouTuber now?
I'm
a
gonna
podcaster,
be a streamer. I'm gonna be a
content
streamer.
creator.
Twitch streamer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Twitch stream.
You're playing video games. What are you doing?
I don't know yet. Like I'm just gonna stream nonsense up until I figure out what I want to stream about, and it's obviously not going to be making money because nobody in Zimbabwe uses Twitch. So yeah. So yeah, Ed.
But isn't that what's gonna?
Sorry, you're saying?
Isn't that what's gonna make it a lot of money? Because the people who are gonna enjoy that content are people that pay.
Yeah, but you can watch for free though, which sucks. And even if they pay, like, where am I going to get? How am I going to get the money to Zim? Yeah, Ed's technology. Yes, my headphones.
No, this is not the headphones.
What happened?
It is two things. Number one is if I'm using Zoom on my smartphone, whenever I get a WhatsApp notification, it mutes all audio and then gives that ping for the message, which is annoying because if I'm speaking, I'll just go silent and then come again. But also if you're speaking, you just go silent and then you come again. So yeah, I had to put my phone on do not disturb. And the second one is the contents of that message are, what did you buy from who? So
all the very best to that, man. All the very best.
Right. It's not bad.
You look at your face. I can see.
I have an alibi.
I can see the pain. Hey,
I have an alibi.
The good thing is that we both I think I made sillier purchases this month than last month than you. So I think you have someone to answer to. In this case, I don't, except myself and my eternal brokenness, because now I'm just looking at the stuff and I'm just like, was it worth it though? I mean, yeah, you'll do a lot of cool stuff. So just to break it down, I bought a audio interface because I switched from a USB mic to an XLR mic. So that the audio interface connects an XLR mic to your computer. So basically an external sound card. And then for a glutton for punishment as I am, I decided, why not get an audio mixer? Because like you always want to do streams and introduce music and stuff. Why not just buy a mixer? And then I found one dirt cheap. And I was like, okay, why not? It was like, it's cheaper than all the other models I'd seen. It was new. And I was like, either this guy stole it, he's going bankrupt. And I got it. And then I didn't realize that when you buy all this stuff, you then need a bajillion cables. Like you need cables everywhere. So I had to spend, I think it was an extra, I think what should I say the number? $65 in cables. So just the cabling.
In just cables.
Just cables, just the cabling you need to make it work. Like the quarter balance quarter jacks of 15 to 3.5 millimeter each. I found some for 10, which were great, but you need like 3 if you wanted to make it work. And then you needed the single quarter-inch balanced, where they were like $5 for the thing. And then some, then again, quality of cables. I did not know this when I was going into this. I did research on the stuff I wanted to buy, not the accessories.
Oh, yeah.
So some of the plated.
You went for the gold-plated ones.
Yeah, bro. Bougie.
So that was the funny thing. I didn't know. So I had the same headphones that Rufaro has, the MDR XB950B ones, and I lost the cable. After losing the cable, I tried buying it on the internet, and just that, that aux cable that goes from the headphones to your laptop, just 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, $39. 39.
Yep.
I was like, why? And then I went on the Sony website, and they're like, yeah, it's an L jack and it's gold plated. I was like, makes sense. Okay, it's fine. I will not buy this cable. Yep. I'll just buy other headphones later on in life, which come with another cable.
Yeah, I felt that pain of the cables, man, especially the XLR cable. Like I got a cheap one for like $5 to connect the mic to the thing, and then realized that cable was broken. So the night I was testing everything out, I couldn't hear myself. And I'm like, wait, everything is monitoring on. I can, you see the stuff registering. And then I'm like, why can't I hear myself? So I called the dude. I'm like, bro, it's either the mic, the interface, or the mixer are destroyed. And he's like, okay, I'll come tomorrow and check. So first he then came and then opened and then changed the cable. And then I could faintly hear myself. So it was the cable. Then we went into Audacity, and then we just changed a bunch of settings. I'm like, it was like, maybe the settings were low on Audacity. I'm like, well, no, because like everything's controlled externally. The DAW is immaterial in or digital audio workspace, which is like Audacity Reaper, are not really necessary to control the thing. It's all done externally. Hence why I got something that you could do externally. Got that fixed. It started working. And then I ran into more cables. So now you needed, you don't really need good quality cables, to be honest. You just need cables that work. But he showed me shiny things, and I was like, okay, yes, I want that one.
Give it.
So I got I got 2 pairs of expensive-ish ones and 1 pair of cheap ones, which I can throw around. So it's balanced. I think it's balanced. And then last month it was the whole studio lights things. So funny enough, and I'm not even using them at the moment. I was using them to take photos last week, but I'm not using them for video because Ed knows the camera, the work camera.
If there was no COVID, I would have said open a studio, man. Like I needed some pictures taken, and I sent both of you guys the pictures. It was like, dude, I know you can smile much better than this. And Valentine was just like, man, maybe this one. But yeah, I was going to say, if COVID was not there, you should have opened the studio. I would have been your first client. Literally, you could have made money, Valentine. You're sitting on money.
Well, technically, you can still come get pictures taken. I didn't say you can't, because you've got your shots. You're fully vaccinated. You're now fully vaccinated. If you get it, then you're just unlucky.
Should we get into that?
I don't think we should. Let's just stay away from that.
I wanted to get into the vaccination
rabbit
thing, but I was like, all right, let me leave it.
It's a very deep. So I was actually checking out some of my. Okay, so yeah, a bunch of sporadic spending that I've been doing. So apart from the headphones, which we'll jump into a bit later, I also got a router so that I would replace my phone as the router because, well, that was getting old. And also I was now reaching my device limit. So if you're tethering with a smartphone, it usually has like a device limit of 8 devices. And I think I've reached that limit. So yeah, I can go beyond 8 concurrent devices. So I got the Huawei 4G Router 3 Pro. That's what it's called.
Nice.
Fantastic little thing. Got all the bells and whistles. Yeah, it's a bit of a long name, and it looks cool. So been using it for, it's now a week, right?
Yeah, it's been a week.
What, a week ago?
Yeah.
It's been a week. Yeah, literally 7 days, because I got it on a Friday. So yeah, it's literally been 7 days. It's been fun to use. I think the feature that I liked a lot was the one on bundles. So you can use the Huawei Life app, which is like apps that come in Huawei devices, to run USSD codes. So in one of those USSD codes, you can just convert your airtime to bundles, which I thought was cool. Then I realized that, oh, flip, with Techzim, you can just dial *405 and buy bundles direct.
You know what, Ed?
So you don't need to convert it.
They don't pay you enough.
Probably
they don't pay you enough.
Soul or
you're not paid enough, Ed.
What?
That transition.
No, but I'm being for real. Like I was.
Well done, man. Well done.
Awesome.
I was happy that it has this feature, but then I was like, if I'm using my NetOne line in there, and I'm always buying the bundles as airtime. Now I can just buy the bundles direct. So yeah, *405 is cool, man. Should try it.
I don't even need to do like a shameless plug now because it's already done.
But yeah, it's been an interesting router to you.
I saw some of the settings that you were showing me through it, and you were like, you can open a separate guest Wi-Fi to your own, like using the same router.
Oh yeah. So it has a guest setup thing. So the guest setup thing is, I think it works best in like a corporate setup or a business setup where you kind of give your clients the convenience of logging into the Wi-Fi and browsing. So with guest Wi-Fi, it's a completely separate network from the main home network. So it kind of allows you to then have people doing whatever they do on the guest network without tampering with the main network, which the router runs from. So it's cool. It's a cool feature for from a security standpoint. Like you have one router, which basically gives you the features of two separate routers. And so you can run your company stuff on the main network, and it's isolated from the guest network, where you never know who a guest is. One of them might be an Ed who knows the login IP address and the password and likes to play around with settings and stuff.
I hope all of you can hear it. I hope all of you can hear this. That if Ed comes to your house, just don't. It's no Wi-Fi. It's no Wi-Fi.
Just switch it off.
and hide the router.
Yeah. Well, just say I'm gonna game.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's an easy one.
There's no power, so no internet. But yeah, it was a cool feature, like the guest feature. It's very useful for like a business setup. It's a 2-for-1.
Yeah, and how much was it, if you can divulge the price, or if you're allowed to divulge the price?
Oh yeah, no problem. So this one was $150, which is a bit on the pricey side for a router. But in terms of 4G, the 4G routers that Huawei makes right now, that's the most advanced. So if you are a me type of person, you're gonna enjoy the features that it has. But if you're a regular person who just wants a thing to give you internet, that's overkill. Like I don't think you need that. Any other regular LTE router or what you call that, MiFi, it'll work. It'll do the same job. Well,
you can find on Texans Market.
So, oh yes, yeah. You can find them on the Texan Market. We actually have a Huawei one as well. So yeah, I recommend. I need to push my Huawei propaganda because it is what it is.
Yeah, Chango to game with the Huawei. Wearing Huawei fashion labels, and then all like, yeah, it just completed the cycle.
I'm getting there. Because I had a tablet and a laptop, then I think I'll be all right.
Yeah, but I saw those headphones on your status.
Flip.
I saw those headphones on your status.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want me to? Okay, so
the Huawei headphones.
So
you know what I'm talking about.
So where that? Come on, don't be
Those
shy.
are the ones that you got.
Man. Right. So this is what I got. Yeah. Pricey, very pricey. So first impressions, the box is heavy. Like it's very heavy. What's in the box is basically the headphones, the hard case for the headphones, which is in a drawer somewhere over here. So yeah, Rufaro, headphones, good ones, come with cases.
Yeah, I struggled with this
And
one. I had to find a separate case.
you know,
Wow.
and mine died because of that. Anyway, so there's this like magnetic pouch thing where the cable lives, the charge cable. Thought that was cool. I'm literally doing a review on. Will it even be a video? Will this podcast be a video?
Video's on, so I'm going to upload the video to you, and then you do your thing.
Oh man, I do not have like podcast ready attire, but oh well, my room's cold. That's why I have 2 jackets on. Don't look too hard. Don't look too hard. Don't look too hard. Anyways, so the setup is pretty cool on a Huawei because they are Huawei. So as soon as you turn them on, they pop up on the screen and they're like, do you want to pair them? Yes, and immediately it asks you to download and update. It's sort of like if you've ever used Steam, like for people who use Steam for their games, whenever you open Steam, there is always an update, always, every single time. That's been the deal with like every Huawei product that I've had. When I got the watch, as soon as I paired it, I was asked to update. When I got the buds, I don't know, oh, they're behind it. When I got the buds, same thing. Connected them and they wanted an update. These headphones, same thing, connected them, they wanted an update. So the only thing I noticed, which was not there before the update, that was there on the update, was an equalizer, which is a pretty simple one. So it has presets. It has your bass boost and your treble boost and your default, I think. So you don't get to tweak some sliders. But anyways, that was the headphones. 2 things that I'm not too impressed with them. First off, it's the sound, which is the more important one. Like they sound fine. They have a flat profile, so they're not too heavy on the treble or the bass. They're just neutral, which is cool for like monitoring and stuff. But I'm more like used to and prefer bass heavy headphones. So yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to adapt to these ones. The other one is there's no headphone jack on these headphones. So like I can't connect them to my PC or my phone in a wired fashion. So I understand that, well, you're going to use them mostly on a Huawei device, and they stopped putting headphones on those like 2 years ago. So I understand why they don't have it. But for video editing, that latency that Bluetooth provides, it's kind of annoying when you're editing videos, and a wire kind of like resolves that. But that's pretty much it when it comes to the stuff that I'm not vibing with on these headphones. Comfort, they are pretty similar to the MDRX 950B ones, plush cups, and the band is also plush. I do like this metal frame they have on there. It's just like smooth sliding all the way. It's not like that ratcheting system where if you pull them out or push them in, it goes like, yes, like what Rufaro is just doing right there. So it's just smooth, like.
Nice. Right. And how do they feel? Like the pressure on your ears?
The pressure is fine. So it's not overly excessive, but it's not loose. So like I can shake my head. And yeah, you'd need to shake your head really hard for them to fall off. But they don't have like a tight clamping force where, you know, your temples start to hurt. So yeah, comfort is all right. They're
so
not
you
They're
go
balanced.
like, you can go like hours with them, right? Like hours wearing them, and you know, let's say you're editing something massively super long, you can just do it for a while.
So, I'm yet to figure that out because they literally got delivered like less than 8 hours ago. So that's how fresh this podcast content is. It's less than But well, I was also charging them. So like I think I only wore them at around 2 p.m. I think that's when the battery was full, because like when I got them out of the box, they were like at like 26%. So took a while to get them charged, about 45 minutes, and they were full. They have fast charging, so they say in an hour it should be full, and if you charge it for 10 minutes, you'll get 5 hours of usage with noise canceling on, and 8 hours of usage with noise canceling off. So yeah, some fast charging there. It was not bad.
Nice.
And then the full battery life is it 30 hours or?
So the full battery life, when you charge it to 100%, they rated it at 24 hours. So much better than the 950B ones, because those ones are 18 hours, right? I think they're 18. So 4 more hours. 4 more hours with these babies, but this is with noise canceling off. With noise canceling on, I don't remember. Is it written on the box? Yeah, it's not written on the box. I don't remember how long they last. But it's definitely less. So probably 20 or 18. I don't know, with noise canceling on. And the noise canceling so far, it's all right. I haven't really stress tested anything because they're still so fresh, but yeah, we'll give you updates. The review is coming, so look out for that. That'll have all the details. But the transparency mode is trippy because this was my first time, using it. So yeah, like it works. I can tell you that. But it's such an unusual feeling because you're just used to having a muffled sound if you have anything covering your ears or inside your ears in the case of buds. But yeah, transparency mode on these ones just livened everything up to a point where it needs some getting used to for first timers, but I think when you get used to it, it's pretty awesome. So yeah.
How do you trigger it? Is it the automatic one or the hand over a cup?
So you don't know what you do. Do you do that? No, that doesn't work. Do you do that? Yeah, I don't know yet. For now, I was just using the app. So I'll just go into the app and then select transparency mode. Oh no, actually, I remembered now. So on the left ear cup, there's only one button, which is the ANC button. So like if you press it, it will, I don't know if you heard that, but it said noise canceling. So, whew, okay, that's very trippy. So the noise canceling doesn't have that hissing sound that I got on the buds. Yeah, it's just, everything just becomes quieter, like noise canceling should be quiet. But
I feel like one of us should get the Bose.
The NC 700s.
No, the QC35.
You should get them.
Yeah.
No. Oh, the QC30, but the QC35s are more comparable to like okay, they're comparable to these ones as well. Yeah, they're all right. So who's getting them? Because they're about the same price.
I wasn't volunteering for that. I was just saying.
No, but I think Rufaro, you need to get them.
But you're the only one who wants a wall of headphones, so you're the worthy candidate.
We'll see. We'll see. Adulting is hard, guys. Adulting is hard.
Yeah. Definitely.
Right, so awareness mode is on. Wow. So have you ever been in like a situation where you're on a microphone, right? And you're speaking through a microphone, but you're also standing next to a speaker and you can hear what you're saying through the speaker as you're speaking?
Yes.
That's how transparency mode feels. Like when I'm speaking, it feels like there are speakers right here and they are just blasting out whatever it is I'm saying. So that's the trippiness of it. Like at first it's kind of weird, like, wow, there's just too much sound. I hear myself too much. I'm not used to hearing this much of myself.
I don't think I want to experience that.
But it does a good job of like letting in external sound, because like the YouTube video that's playing on a GTL that I'm endurance testing right now I can hear it clearly. So yeah. And then off is pretty much what we're all used to, just muffled outside noises, external noises, and whatever it is that you're hearing that's coming from the other end. So yeah, those are that's the button on the left side. On the right side, there's just the Bluetooth pairing button, the power button, the USB port, which is a Type-C port. So I only need one cable now for everything. And that's where all the touch controls are. So swipe forward to skip to the next track, swipe backwards to skip to the previous track, swipe up for the volumes, for increasing volume, swipe down for reducing it, double tap to play pause, I think tap to answer a call, and then long press to either reject a call or end a call. So that's pretty much everything that's on the right cup, right? Yeah. And then 3 mics here, 3 mics here, 2 antennas there, 2 antennas there for improved noise cancellation, spatial awareness, and Bluetooth stability and range. And that rounds up the pitch. 200 what? I paid 268 for these ones. 278 including that $10 delivery fee. But yeah.
Respect.
I feel it.
Respect.
I feel it.
Guys, expensive cables.
Because yeah.
Wait till his cameras arrive, then he starts telling us how much those were.
No, I'm not even. I'm still literally. I'm asking myself why I did the whole camera route, but it kind of makes sense though, because what do I have? The 640D, I think it is 650D, the Canon, great camera. The autofocus is the most annoying thing in the world.
Oh, you have the 650. I thought you had the 700.
No, 700. Limbikani has it. Remember, he came to my house to pick it up. And kind of fatso, then he took it, then I got yours.
Oh shit.
So yeah, the 650D is nice. The only problem is I love manual focus sometimes, especially when I set something up and then I've done the whole set up the lighting and I'm sitting, especially like in the living room when I was sitting in the living room and I'd done the lighting and it was perfect. And I sat down and I saw my face out of focus and I had to now go get a ring light, put a ring light in front of the focus on the ring light because the distance was the long lens is better, but then focal length is the issue now. So I was like, okay, let me go set it up. So now
exactly,
put the ring light, focus on the ring light, come back and sit, look and see if I was still in focus, and then adjust. So it's like, I need something with autofocus. So there is it was an 800D. Then there's an EOS M5, I think it was, which is mirrorless. I'm trying to go mirrorless because DSLRs are nice but massive. Mirrorless seems the way to be going right now. So I'm gonna try see how that works. If it doesn't, then I'll just sell them to Ed or Rufaro because they have money. I'll be like, guys, I got cameras.
Oh yeah, and like mirrorless is also gimbal friendly, so that's cool.
Yeah, and yeah, there's also want to get like a monopod. Because tripod's great, but just the space it occupies is ridiculous. Like navigating around it, people can trip over it and stuff. So on a monopod, one of those, I forgot what the thing is called, where you hold a stick, where you hold the camera on it and then you just balance on it. Also, probably going to need a pencil mic or a what's it called? What are they called? Shotgun mic, I think they're called. For dialogue recording.
Oh, those unidirectional mic.
Yeah, for dialogue recording, because they're probably the best. Condenser mics are great, but they just pick up everything. So it's
those ones pick up everything.
Yeah. And dynamic mics.
Because I think I have one of those.
You have a microphone. Why
to use it?
Why aren't you here? Why aren't you here? We should be doing this live.
Too.
But you should be here. We should be doing this live. Xing out Rufaro, who's leaving us soon to go on an adventure.
Oh man, this guy's gonna leave us high and dry. Oh man, you won't hear the end of it. But yeah, I have two. So I have the. I haven't figured out how to use it on a smartphone, but it refused to work on the camcorder, which is why I'm not using it. The unidirectional mic. It's a Rode something. Rode.
It's a Rode.
Call it Rode. And then I have the. Yeah, it's a Rode.
I went to Focal Point asking for a Rode lavalier mic, the lapel mics. Guess how much I was told?
Yeah.
Just guess the price. Great, guess. I want you to guess. This one's an interesting one.
Okay, lapel mic. So the ones we got were like $10 a long time ago. So I'd say those ones are like 30.
100.
Oh, children.
300.
Close.
What?
What?
467 bucks. I even asked Kuti, is this dollars?
That's RTGS.
Exactly. Is that RTGS? And he was like, US. I'm like, $467 for a bloody lapel mic. I know it's a Rode.
For a lapel.
Yeah, for that money, unotenga, you can go on Facebook and search used camera gear and get yourself an old camera, probably a Canon 600 or 650D, like the one I have, a tripod and a light setup, and a ring light for that money. I was like, nah, listen, I'll go and buy this guy called Median's Legacy. They sell my lapel mics for $10. If I can't find the pencil mic I want, I'll just get one of those. But the pencil mic or what's it called? Or the shotgun mic will probably be the best, because Ed and I got something cooking. So yeah. We need the good stuff. But Rufaro's quiet because Rufaro does not spend money.
Yeah, plus you and Ed are cooking things that I don't know what you're cooking about. So how can I participate, in the conversation? So I'm just there. I'm the guy who's just like, oh, okay, sounds cool, sounds fancy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with Rufaro, it's because he went in. So Rufaro always does this. Rufaro always goes way ahead of everyone. So I still remember he was 6 months or 7, something like 6-7 months early when it came to like smartphone upgrades. He got the OnePlus 7 Pro like a long while before I got my P30 Pro, and a very long while before Fatso got his Note 10 Plus. His was a Note 10 Plus, right? Yes, Note 10 Plus. So now he did it again, Rufaro.
Monitor.
He got a Dell monitor. And yeah, that was a long while before any of us went that route. So he does these things. He wants to first show us the way.
Yeah, so, he's gonna get a car. He's
getting a car right now, and then be like,
exactly.
And then be like, yeah, guys, I finally got that Golf.
Yep.
I have the Golf.
Although I strongly suggest
we're a year away from our fits and fits.
You strongly suggest what, Valentine?
Against the Golf, man. Like just get something more Zimbabwean focused. Because if you get a Golf, shame.
Yeah, Golfs are expensive to maintain now, but I don't know what's about that car. But yeah, the design just draws to me. I think that's the hatchback design, right? Or whatever it's called. But there's this other BMW, again, same style. And then there's the Blade, this Toyota Blade that I saw. My way. When I saw that car, I was like,
the 1 Series.
This has got
Toyota Blade is all right. It's all right.
Golf vibes. So yeah. I'm not buying a car yet.
Go for that one.
We had a conversation before where you were like, we spoke about the price and you were like, I can find it. And I was like,
because that one's better than the Auris. And
I think Ed's suffering from latency.
Yes.
Yes, Ed is suffering from latency. This is what happens when you move out of town. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Out of town sucks, man.
Latency is bad.
We're waiting for you to respond to that. It took you about 5 seconds or something?
5 seconds, yeah. So it's like a telegram where you like send something out and you just sit and wait for the beeps to come back.
Oh yeah, you have to wait for it. It's like a smoke signal.
It's trippy for us to experience it because we're saying something and then we literally watch you on video and we're waiting for your reaction to come.
Ah, goodness.
I think I should probably my video is chewing up the bandwidth. Switch it off.
Oh my god, that was brilliant. And it's like there's that silence in the middle where we're waiting for him to then get it, and then it then gets to him, and then comes.
And then you see him listening, and you see him processing, and then you see him reacting.
Yes.
And then you're like, wow.
Yeah, this is why he needs to move. He needs to move back in town.
But yeah.
Oh, Rufaro's getting his car. So Rufaro, you'll be chauffeuring because I'm tired of chauffeuring you guys around.
All I need is fiber.
If you're in your chat, and then you make sure you buy. Actually, I'm not supposed to be drinking sugar. I was gonna say you buy a stony for each drive. That happens. But that's yeah, I'm not supposed to be taking sugar. So I don't know.
What's wrong with sugar?
Sugar is poison, man. Sugar is poison. Valentine isn't sugar poison.
What are you asking me?
You're almost a doctor.
Sugar is poison. It's not poison. Like everything in moderation, guys. Like
you're saying that's like 3 chocolate bars later. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I would have joined you. So that's the thing. But yeah, I also have a sweet tooth. Like the father's one is very sweet. So yeah, sugar is not good for me.
Oh, right. I forgot to mention. Before the cameras come, I'm buying another microphone. Now, hear me out. It's the one I wanted from the beginning. So I wanted to get an Audio Technica 80 2020 or 2024. Well, the 2024 is more expensive, but then I got this one.
Oh, you know what you should then do? You should also get the Audio Technica headphones. Either the M40s or my M60s.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure, but between the two, Panyari are raved. I almost got them this other time. But yeah, I didn't. I didn't.
Now, if I'm getting headphones of any kind, I'm going to get open backs just to mess with you. Yeah, just to mess with you.
Yes, you should get my Sennheiser HD 600s. Or you should get
600s. Yeah.
Or you should get the Mass Drop 6X6s. Or you should get the Sennheiser.
That's basically the same headphone, no?
Yes, it's basically the same headphone, but I got so modify by Mass Drop. So I think they're slightly better. Or if you really want to, I think the 700s, the big one, like, yeah. Or if you're really crazy, you should get the ones that MKBHD put in this video, those $1,500 headphones with the glass and stuff.
Do you understand?
Like,
do you understand that you and
those ones will need like a preamp?
And I've got one.
You see, you're already set up. So that's the thing that held me up from my open bag. So I've got two my closed bags, right? These Sonys and my Skull Candy Crushers. I need to get my cushions for my Skull Candy Crushers but my open bags, I would have to get an amplifier for me to use them and drive them. So that's when I was like, but I really wanted to get them for gaming because of that openness. Particularly if you are playing my first-person shooters or my adventure games, something like The Witcher and stuff like that. So I wanted to get them for that reason, to be able to experience how the experience is like when you have those type of headphones. But yeah, slowly but surely.
Yeah. Well, I'm still on the tip of like the XM4s.
The Sonys.
Yeah. Literally coming soon. Well, I guess I'll see. I'll see if what happens when these ones break in. If nothing really changes, then yeah, probably.
I don't know. It makes you wonder why he got the Huawei's in the first place.
No, I understand. I understand why he got the Huawei's. I understand why he got the Huawei's. It's brand loyalty, mutupo. Like he had
desperation.
But the Sonys, I'm
desperation.
Like he's gonna beat you, Rufaro, to the wall of headphones.
Yeah. What will be equal at this point because we each have two pairs. Well, EA has got the buds
yeah.
as well. I don't have buds. Sure, just like that.
Yeah, and I have 2 pairs of buds as well.
You see, a disease treasure.
I have these ones as well.
Which ones are those?
Oh my, they still have juice. So these are the techno buds. Techno buds, yeah. So the reason why I have them is we were supposed to give them away, but then when I took this pair and selected it to to test, one of the buds is not connecting to Bluetooth. So yeah, I decided to not test it or give it away because it don't work. So that's why I'm shocked that it still has juice, because I charged them when I was testing them a couple of months ago, and I just kept them in my drawer of tech. I'm also building towards like an MKBHD drawer of tech. So yeah, I've got Microsoft, a very old Huawei.
This is not healthy.
And my LG, which used to be my router for like 6 months.
This is not healthy.
I feel like
and other stuff, which is
I feel like a fake tech enthusiast in this conversation.
Oh, and also this from Gtel, which I'm reviewing right now. Infinity 9. So they gave me 2 of them, which is fun.
So wait, the people on video are going to get to see the thing you're going to review first, but people listening to audio, which is probably going to come out first, are going to wonder.
Yeah,
they're going to wonder. Yeah, if you like this video enough, I'll post these. So this is the Infinity 9. I'll post these on Twitter. Yeah, so this one is locked because it's a test unit and I don't have the password. So it's going to be fun. But at least I have the other one, which is not locked. And for those that didn't know, Gtel has brought us 2 colors this year, or this time around, because people liked this one and people also liked this one. So yeah, it comes with 2 colors. Dark blue and light blue.
I was about to
even
say,
though they're fancier names than that, but yeah, we'll go with dark blue and light blue for now.
For the audio people.
For the audio listeners to be
like, what colors? Is it red? Is it pink? Is it yellow? Is it white? Transparent? What's going on?
Yeah.
What colors?
Interesting. So me and Ed have bankrupted ourselves. So Rufaro is sitting pretty.
Is it transparent like the nothing buds?
Yeah, you're saying.
Imagine.
See, the delay is back. The delay is back. Ed needs to move into town. God dang it.
Slowly but surely, he will get better internet.
Mr. Rufai, but if Zolta, One, Utande, or whoever else is listening, please. It's Ed Rufai. Tabo. I know, sorry, Abo. I think a Tabo, it seems like a collective thing.
Yeah. I just it's like you're suffering alone. Suffering alone. One day.
So
we shall have it.
Oh, right. I forgot about the delay. So wish list wise, let's start with Rufaro. Next month, what do you have on your reasonably priced tech wish list? Like stuff that you can get that's not going to break the bank.
That's a hard question, man. That's a hard question. So I have so many things that I want that are like all over the place. So yeah. I have a monitor, I have a laptop, I have a keyboard, I have a mouse, I have headphones. Okay, the speakers. That won't break the bank. Some Google Home mini speakers.
It's about $80. So I think that's doable.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, mine will, but oh well.
Yeah, I think that's it. How many I don't know now. Oh yes, and the Wi-Fi range extender.
How have you not bought one yet? Like I got mine last year, like around about
I
this time
know.
last year, and I told you.
And I've been talking about it for
For a year.
How long? Yeah. It's one of those things that I'm like, I literally moved my desk so that the router is closer to my bedroom so that I just avoid those range issues. Instead of just buying a Wi-Fi range extender, I'm going to those lengths of moving the actual router.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm not stingy
Well,
with money.
I don't have any. So I don't have any range issues. But yeah, it lives there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, literally right next door.
Very nice.
Yeah, like it's there. But somehow, sometimes I get poor network connectivity, which is weird. But oh well, it's there.
Okay. And Ed, what is on your tech wish list? Like the gadgets, devices you're probably gonna get month end, or you are already being ordered?
Ooh.
That's already being ordered. That would have been an interesting question last week. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, XM4s. Okay, full name WH1000 XM4s. Pending review of these ones in about a month or so. And then I definitely need a monitor. Ideally a made view display because it has built-in wireless connectivity, so I can just use EMUI desktop wirelessly. But also it's a 4K monitor, which supports, was it 90% of the RGB space? It's also HDR certified, so it'll be amazing editing videos on it. So yeah, I would want that. And it's 27 inches? I think it's 27 inches, but it has a cool aspect ratio, 4:3 instead of 16:9, so it's kind of taller. I can fit more stuff in it. Yeah, I want that one. But I haven't seen any pricing yet, so I don't know how much that's gonna be. Then I need a tower, but it's gonna double up as a server as well, a media server for my content because my laptop is struggling. It has 2 hard drives, 1 terabyte each, and they are both almost full. So I need something more.
I'm with him on that.
Term.
I understand Ed very much.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, it's almost full. So yeah, I'll need that. So this is not like, I know Valentine was like in the next month. This is nowhere near in the next month. This is like several months to years away. So yeah. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and a tablet for when I want to work on the go. I think that'll be cool. And yeah, do I need to upgrade my PC? No, I don't need to upgrade my PC yet. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the burning desires right now. If I'm to say I'm burdened with glorious purpose and the tech products, it's those.
Since we've widened it be beyond a month, yeah, for me it's gonna be a MacBook and an iPhone 12. I would have preferred an iPhone 12 mini, specifically the purple color. Get me that and a MacBook 16-inch Pro, and
very specific.
And the Apple Watch.
Oh, 60.
The Apple Watch.
Wait, 16-inch. So I'm curious about 16-inch because like literally every other person that has had a dream of having a new laptop, they want the compact one. So the 13-inch, 14-inch laptops. You're the only one, probably you and me, we're the only guys who prefer big laptops. So I wonder, why did you go for the 16-inch MacBook?
So one, my current one is a 15.6, so I can't imagine going to something smaller. But more importantly, the monitor is a 27-inch. So every time I move from the monitor to the laptop, I feel it. So I want that to be as small of a gap as possible. So imagine going from a 27-inch monitor to a 13-inch laptop. I'm already feeling it when I go from 27 to 15.6. I can't imagine them going down to 13-inch. That's just too much. So that's like half.
I think it'll be like similar to moving. I think it will be like similar from moving from your laptop to your phone. Like you're doing something on your laptop and then you're like, let me resume on my phone. And
Yeah.
you're like, oof.
So it's
Phone
to
is tiny.
avoid to have that as close to each other as possible.
Fascinating.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like you set your
Well,
goals.
for me,
I was gonna go with my ridiculous goals. Well, the immediate ones are scary because it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. So 3 things could potentially happen next month. It could potentially be
next month.
Yeah, well, this month, because we get paid month into this. Yeah. Oh no, I can't use that money, so I have to use my savings. Damn it. Okay, so something could happen in the next week or so. So it could be PlayStation. Not saying which one. If and when it arrives, you will see. I will send pics, and I want all of you to be jealous. Okay, I'm not gonna say which one, especially
the
Rufaro.
5.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
It can't be the 4. Okay, you won't say anything.
I won't say anything. Then the second thing that's more probable to happen is a Mac Mini. Like I said, I don't know what it is about the Mac Mini that I'm kind of vibing on, and I just want to try it out.
I'm still wondering.
I just want to try it out. Like I just want to try it out to see if that is the hype real. Because if I can use that, like it, from what I'm seeing online, it does all right with the heavy stuff. If I get a Mac Mini, that means I won't be getting a tower, which means I'll be getting the console will happen because I won't need the computer to game on. So if I get Mac Mini, console, gonna work hand in hand. And those are the 2 ifs. If one happens, the other will happen. The real that's happening is, yeah, I can feel you guys about to roll your eyes already. I think the cameras will be in end of the month or next month. So then it'll.
Well, I'm excited because I'll get the other camera.
Well, remember, there's that thing we need to shoot. So yeah, now we've got multiple angles and stuff. So that'll make things interesting. Look at Rufaro, the FOMO. I can feel the FOMO. Rufaro's just like, these guys didn't tell me anything. It's okay, Rufaro.
Why are these guys doing this?
So it's gonna be, if the cameras come in, then yeah, that's pretty much where everything's gonna go. If not, then it's gonna be the Rode. If I must see the company want to use, probably use the get a pencil mic, get the Shure SM something. They're dynamic mics. Those are for us when we then do the round table. Rufaro won't be here because he's going away soon. So it will be just for me and Ed. We'll just be chilling around.
Yeah, I know, right? You choose to do this at the perfect time when Rufaro is not around.
Yeah, it'll be me and Ed. Will be. I think we'll be in my dining room because I've already kind of mocked up the setup. I've found a place to put all the hardware so they don't see it. So yeah, we can have pizza as well. I mean, might as well. Like,
you know. Oh man.
Yeah, so it's the 2 mics that are the most probable.
Rufaro is like, I'll pull the poker face on you.
So the mics are probably going to be the first things to come in. If the cameras come in, that's going to be great. If that doesn't work out, then it's going to be console, Mac Mini. But the guy I'm supposed to get the Mac Mini from, it has not yet shown up. And if I get the Mac Mini, I'll be so happy because now I can get another monitor and have a dual monitor. And then
so I don't know about that actually. Getting a second monitor. The disc has the space, but is it necessary? Do I have a spending problem, guys?
No, you are fine. You are fine. Me and Ed are the problem. Like, you are okay.
No, but the problem is that you don't buy stuff. It's like that's a problem in its own.
That's a good thing.
Get to enjoy your money while you're alive.
Yeah.
Rufaro, don't say stuff like that, man. You're going away. Who knows what can happen?
Who knows what can happen? He comes back and he sees people have bought houses. It's like, okay. I didn't say have too much fun with your money. Oh man. Well, if it's any consolation, I will also be, I would say, slightly MIA. So we won't miss out on too much with Rufaro.
Likewise.
I hope.
Likewise. because I think I'm following Rufaro a week after. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
And then I'm following you a week after. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be a triple DNF.
Yep.
Yeah,
The same month.
the Hungarian GP, man.
Man.
How was the Hungarian GP?
Oh man, where to even start? Man,
From
the
literally
Bottas,
the start.
the Bottas.
Yeah, but Bottas was in his own world.
Torpedo
Man.
Bottas.
So I couldn't watch it live. So I had to download it and then watch it after. And when I saw it, man, literally the first few, lap 1 or 2 or something.
Lap 1.
Opening lap.
It was
And-
lap 1. The first turn in lap 1.
Man, I was just like, who is this? Who did this? Like, why? Perez out, Max motor yakwara, and I'm like, flip. And then
Max had half a car.
the interesting thing, Lewis goes from number 1 to last, and then he regains pretty much the whole ground. I was just like, what?
Video game mode.
Yeah.
It
Like,
was in video game mode.
People
and this
hate
is
on
on
it.
a track that's hard to gain a place. And I'm like,
Overtake.
what? Like, yeah.
It was lit.
Kudos to Alonso. My
He
way.
drove. Huh?
The defending that he
Minister
did
of
on Lewis.
Defense.
Man, I was like, this is. I don't
Those were
think
the
I've ever-
best 4 or 5 laps of my life.
I've never been this engaged watching an F1 race. Dude, I could feel the intensity of the drive. That was pure entertainment now. Like, yeah. Dude, I felt Lewis's frustration.
Oh yeah.
He's like, guys, no, at this speeds, no, guys, you shouldn't be doing this. You're saying Alonso is being reckless, guys. We're driving too fast for him to be defending this aggressively.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, keep it up, man. Don't let him through. Keep it up. And Ocon, yeah. That's a memorable race.
Oh yeah.
That is a memorable
Is it
race.
better than Gasly's win in terms of just sheer, like last season when Gasly won?
I can't remember which last season. I
So
think
that's
so.
confused. So you know what? For me, I would say they were similar. It's just that when Gasly won, there wasn't a lot of activity happening in the midfield. Like the sort of activity we got from like Alonso and Hamilton wasn't there with Gasly. So when Gasly won, they were the focus because Gasly and Sainz were literally fighting it through. I think it was the last 3 laps or something like that. Like it was just hammer time for both of them. It was so funny because like whilst the other guy is attacking and depleting their battery, the other guy is defending but also trying to recharge their battery. So they were like switching strategies almost at the exact same point within the race as they were racing. So it was entertaining. He's like, give me everything. And then this guy's like, I'm out, give me everything, up until the line. So that one was fun in that aspect. Whereas the one with Ocon, I think Ocon kind of had it a little bit easy because they kind of did all the work in strategy. So like who was Vettel? So Vettel was following, but he wasn't really quick enough to be like as much of a threat as Sainz was to Gasly. So yeah, the Gasly one was a lot more entertaining for the top 2 guys than the Ocon one. The Ocon one, it was literally just Hamilton and Alonso. That was the race. Everything else was chaos and drama and stuff. It was all right. But the race was Alonso and Hamilton.
And this is why now that F1 group, when I said, you guys, you think Alonso Imbiri jet, dude is a good driver. It's just he's in a crap car. Put him in a decent car and you see like the way he drove his socks out of that old McLaren, the Honda powered McLaren, getting it into the points. Yeah. And even this, like the Alpine, it's a decent car. But I mean, for him to be able to do that consistently just shows he will drive the socks out of it. even the Ferrari he drove when
Oh,
Vettel
yeah.
was winning back to back to back. Yo, that thing was nonsense, like literal nonsense. But he got that thing on the podium. So I enjoyed. I wanted the younger generation to kind of see Arlo doing his thing, not as well, but doing his thing. I hope he gets a better car next season, because if he does, an old Alonso versus an old Hamilton, this is kind of like NBA now, where these old guys are they're not getting bad.
Yeah.
They're not getting bad. They're getting, except for Bottas, who I feel sorry for, to be honest. And I feel this is a conspiracy. Mercedes, Hamilton took out Verstappen before, and then Bottas takes both Red Bulls out. This is a conspiracy.
Yes, I agree with you.
It's a conspiracy.
100% agree with you.
I think Toto's busy.
And Hamilton,
take them out, knock them out,
take them out. Because like, I don't remember who was saying it, but I think it was Christian Horner who actually said Mercedes had a good strategy. Use one car to take out 2 championship contending cars and then win the championship with the other car. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty much what they did. Bottas, it's everyone who's competition to Mercedes, and then the Mercedes that's up front takes the win. So
Drive to Stay Alive is going to be crazy for this season.
Yes.
My goodness.
I really hope Netflix gives us more than 10 episodes. Like just take it to like 15. I mean, just 15 episodes, 18. I mean, something like that. Because there's like so much content, man. Like there's just a lot going on this season. Since the first race, there's just so much going on.
Like, we thought the season before was bad, but this season is ridiculous. And Horner is going to be swearing the entire time. Like, he's going to be. I can't wait for the behind the scenes when Verstappen was taken out. I can't wait for him to express himself during that. And I can't wait for Toto to explain what Mercedes is doing. Because once is an accident. 2 guys, we've got a pattern. Like, we've legitimately now got a pattern. So you can't say, you know what, it was a mistake. It was this. Nah. If they take out after, until you want summer break now, did you?
Yeah. Until end of August.
If something else happens in the next race, you know what? If I was Christian Horner, I'd literally go to the FI and be like, we need to open a formal investigation.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because he was complaining. Because he was complaining that so what they have is they have like a limit on the number of engines that you can use within a season. So I think 3 is the limit, and after that you start getting penalties. And they were like, guys, our team has lost 2 engines courtesy of Mercedes.
What do you want us
this
to do?
season?
Yeah.
What do you want us to do? And also with the budget caps, it's like we're being nerfed, guys, like completely nerfed, because we're not going to be, because of the budget restrictions, we won't be able to keep doing this often, especially if we have to replace other parts that die on a car, like the usual wings and floors and stuff. And now we have 2 engines that have died out of our control. It's not looking pretty.
I think they'll have to make an exception, though. I don't think it'll happen, but I think they'll have to make an exception, because you can't lose the championship simply because you out of power unit replacements. I think that'll be ridiculous. They'll have to make an accident exception or whatever, because it'll be sad if Max loses the title this way. It'll be brilliant if Mercedes win the title under these circumstances, because we all know the movie that will be made from just this season, when they make a movie out of this season. Jeez.
Oh yeah, there is this guy. There's this channel called I think I gave you, Rufaro, the link, called Fluid Ounce, FLOZ. So they do this thing where they make these movies of like a season or seasons that were lit. So I think they did a silver versus red for Hamilton versus Vettel. Was it Vettel for the 5-time world championship thing? So that was cool. And they did another one. I don't remember which one it was called, but I think they're going to make another movie just on this season alone, because it's been flames. Oh man, it's been crazy.
Yep. And we just stepped out of Tech into Formula One. This is what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening. It's been like an hour and some change.
I know.
Remember,
when you started the F1 thing, I was like,
it's a rabbit hole. It's a deep end.
I think Rufaro, since you're the one with the Twitter account that can do spaces, when the race is on, you should start a space and then we just all join. and tell the guys in the F1 group, the chaos. The chaos.
The chaos,
The
the
chaos.
violence. My gosh. Chill.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening. I am your true host, Valentine. Don't forget star 405 hash for your airtime, NetOne bundles, particularly if you want to buy bundles with your EcoCash wallet, star 405 hash. I always forget the code that I'm not supposed to forget. Ed, Rufaro, it's been fun. Rufaro, see you in a while.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.